I want to talk about hope this morning really quickly, and we're going to try and race through it so the children can be a little bit quiet. It's a time of year, isn't it, where we are thinking about hope for a couple of reasons. Of course, Christmas is coming. Did I say that word? I said that word. Christmas is on its way. And the other thing is, in this country, we're thinking about who we put our hope in, aren't we? Which leader are we thinking we might put our hope in? And I'm wondering what they would have said when they were younger. What did you want to be? I wonder if they would have said, want to be the Prime Minister. Because that's what they're all saying now. I want to be Prime Minister. I wonder what their great plans were. What do you want to change? If you could be the Prime Minister, what would you want to change? And that's what we've been thinking about as a nation. And it makes me think about who or what we put our hope in. Anyone hoping it's going to snow? No. Oh, a bit of a mixture there. Anyone want to win a lot of money in a particular way? Yes, wouldn't that be nice? Does anyone hope that a loved one might get better? And maybe some of us, we can relate to that. Perhaps in the past we've hoped that too. Anyone hope that their children's behaviour would improve? Anyone hoping for a new job or a new relationship, maybe? We all have these things that we hope for. What are you hoping for Christmas, Heidi? Mila, the magic unicorn makeup unicorn thingy. I know what my daughter hopes for. Yeah, we all know, don't we, in our family, what Heidi wants for. And what do you want for Christmas?
A head torch.
Are you hoping you'll get a head torch? That sounds very practical. There's a difference, isn't there, between what we hope for... Yes, a remote control car, gone off topic. What we hope for and what we hope in. What we put our hope in is a different question altogether. But I think the two are related, and I think sometimes we get that a little bit confused. In the Bible, it says, listen to this, right? Heidi, we know this because it's in our kitchen, this verse. It says that we have a hope as Christians like an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. We have hope like an anchor that goes deep into the water. But the thing about an anchor, you'll know this, is that it's pretty useless if it's got nothing to grip into. You know, the boat will just drift because the anchor is just being pulled along the shoreline. An anchor needs to just claw itself right in to the seabed or into the rock, doesn't it? For us as Christians, this elevates our understanding of hope beyond touching wood or crossing our fingers. This is not just hope for the sake of hoping. This is not just some bizarre fatalism. We have a hope in Jesus Christ. He is our rock, firm and secure. At Advent, of course, we think about Jesus Christ as a baby. And that's a bizarre thing, isn't it? To think how we might put our hope in something that is so vulnerable and so frail. Something that is so weak that as Christians we would choose to put our hope in that. Hope, we think, perhaps should be something that is strong and mighty, like a king born and coming along in chariots, surrounded by armies. But that's not how God worked. He chose for Jesus to come as a baby, small and vulnerable. Of course, grew into a man, a humble servant. And he calls us to put our hope in him. He is faithful. He has proved himself to be faithful time and time again. Just one more verse I want to share with you this morning. It's from Psalm chapter 20, this wonderful book of songs and poems in the middle of the Bible. Hey, listen to this. Anyone like horses? Anyone know what a chariot is? Do you know what a chariot is? Yeah, it's a big cart with wheels that would race soldiers behind horses. And this is what the Bible says. It says some trust in chariots and some trust in horses. If you're in the army, you're going to want to move at pace, aren't you? Surrounded by a strong chariot with a strong horse. Some put their trust in those things, but we put our trust in the name of the Lord our God. Trust and hope, very similar words in the Bible. You can exchange one for the other quite often in the Bible. I invite you this Christmas and this Advent, to put your hope, not in the things that might seem obvious to put your hope in, the money, the house, the job, the relationships, the things that might seem firm and secure, but to put your hope in the one who is faithful, the one who is secure and has proved himself to be secure, the one who is firm and who has proved himself to be firm, but the one who came as a small, frail baby. And we remember that with the symbol of the crib this morning. This Advent, put your trust in God, revealed in Jesus. And I guarantee he will not let you down. Amen? We're going to stand to worship now. Would you stand?